Welcome to Anime Anonymous. I'm CJ.
And this is Ace.
And this is Jess.
And we are welcoming you to this episode on Call of the Night. It was my recommendation, right?
Yes.
I can't even remember. All
Yes.
right.
Great recommendation, though.
Good job, me.
Yeah, you definitely deserve a pat on the back on this one.
But before that, I'm not going to keep saying all the socials. If you've listened to us this long, you should know all of our socials. So if you ever want to interact with us, hit us on Instagram or Twitter or...
And I'm messing up too.
Yeah. Because you were going to say it. We're so used to saying the whole thing.
So
on
Audius, yes,
Yeah.
on Audius, Anime Anonymous, Instagram. If you search Anime Anonymous, we're going to be the first ones to come up. So just literally search Anime Anonymous on all social medias, and we'll come up. You guys can follow along.
Yep. So that way we can just dive into this one. So this is one that I would like us to do like a quick, maybe minute thought on. So, who wants to go first? What your minute thoughts on the anime?
Jess.
Okay.
Way to step up, Jess.
Oh boy. Okay.
Because you called me ready to talk.
That was
What?
true.
ready to go in.
These boys had not watched the anime until 2 days ago.
Hey, I binged.
We on time.
Oh my goodness. Anywho, no. Minute thought. Basically, I really liked it. The characters were really fun and had me laughing pretty much every episode, except kind of towards the end. The humor kind of died down a little bit, but it was still there. The intro and outro songs were definitely hard to skip. They were fun, upbeat. I have added them to my Spotify. Okay. But really great story. Yeah, I really liked the characters, really enjoyed it, and really just had a very good time with it.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Ace?
Yeah, pretty much agree. I loved it. It was hilarious. It was suspenseful. It shocked me. The plot was good. Music was good. The intro was good. I know you guys always used to gripe when I skip them, but it was so good that I literally would just let it play. I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed all the characters, literally every single character in there. I enjoyed. I had no problems with none of them. Great music, great animation, great combat scenes when they popped up in there.
Yeah, randomly.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, this is one that, just to, put it out there now, y'all need to check this one out. This is a 2022 one.
Yeah, came out in July. Yep.
Yeah, this one, I missed it, but I'm recommending this one, for sure. So,
All right.
What about you, CJ?
Just kind of piggybacking off of what everybody else says. Yeah, I off rip just really enjoyed this. All the little ads that I had seen for it actually used the ending theme music for it, so I had never heard the intro, and so I usually play ending and opening once, and then I'll skip.
Right.
But like you, I kind of just let them play, because I was like, oh, okay, the intro's playing. I'll do something, but I'm still listening to it because it was just a little bop. So I enjoyed it. But yeah, the colors in this were good, characters were good, pacing was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my quick one. So now we can kind of jump into it. So quick synopsis on this. Story really follows two people, but the protagonist, because it's a dual-tagonist, or duotagonist. I know there's a term for that when there's two people that are the main characters. But the first one we meet is his name's Ko, and he's a middle schooler who basically just couldn't care less about school anymore. He was trying to be
the model student.
Yeah, the model student, has great grades, all this stuff, and he just he's just kind of done with it. And he sneaks out at night because he's never done it before. And he meets our other protagonist, which is Nazuna. Well, Nazuna Nanakusa. I will say that one time.
Yeah, I'm just going to say Nazuna.
The first time she said her name, I was like, what? What is
I
your
had
name?
subtitles on. I was like, Nazina. Okay.
But yeah, and it's just kind of following their adventures at night. That's the simplest kind of breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Usually we do this later, but I'm just going to do it now. In this, who's your favorite character?
Jess, who's your favorite character?
Nazina all day.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That girl had psycho girlfriend vibes without being super clingy. But boy, you touch Koi, she gonna rip your arm off, and she did.
Yeah.
She ripped somebody's arm off.
Flew in with a flying knee one time.
With the smoothness too. I was like, I am literally in love with this girl.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I would agree. Nazina she made it. She made the anime for me. Just like even her contrast and like her personality, like different scenarios, like she seemed very realistic. She had a full spectrum of like a main character. I was like, you literally, and she could fight. I'm like,
yeah,
she checked off all the boxes for the best main character that in a show that I needed to enjoy the anime. How about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nazuna as well. But funnily enough, I actually really liked this guy as a main character.
You like Ko?
He's not useless. Like, there's a lot of times where main characters piss me off, but like he
Made
has
sense.
his struggle of like he just doesn't know emotions, right?
Yeah.
And the way he interacts with Nazuna is hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, the way
With
he interacts
everyone.
with people,
Yeah.
like there's one scene that I'm thinking of right now. Like he's helping his buddy like deliver flowers.
Oh, okay.
And like there's this chick with like these huge tits, or
Yeah.
whatever. And like the camera, there's no sound. The camera's just zooming in on them. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then you hear her say like, yeah, you just can't stop staring. And it turns out you were his POV,
Right.
and he's like,
sorry. Nah,
Like,
that was funny.
That is so true. And then his friends like, you like, come on, dude, like you're so pervy. He was like, how are you not supposed to look at those?
Right. Now, in his defense, they were out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they were out.
And that's why he's like, how are you not looking at it?
Right.
And he's like, you got to master the art of like looking without looking. He's like, wait, you can do that? He's like, yeah. He's like, I never miss a thing. He's like, good job. Like, his interactions with people,
Yeah.
I really like him as a main character. And then he's about it too.
Oh yeah, he
Like-
with the smoke.
Like with the vampire dude, right?
Which one?
That attacks Akira, the friend. Like
You talking about when you hit him with the chair?
yes,
Yeah.
right. So many other main characters would just sit there stuck in the thought process that he was having, and I
Right.
thought that's what it was about to happen. I was like, oh, he's about to piss me off. No, he's still having the thought process. And my man smacking him with the chair. I'm like, yeah.
I was literally like, I almost like yelled in enjoyment, like, bro, that was boss.
Yes. I
Like
was
for a
like,
14-year-old,
finally.
yeah, I'm like for a 14-year-old, you stayed within your like realm of capability, and I loved it thoroughly. So
Yeah, no, I was. That's why I'm like, I really like him. Like,
Yeah.
and then the way
they bounced off each other
Oh,
so well,
so well, like,
so well.
like, and his character wasn't cringy to me. Like, there's so many main characters in these harem-esque, because it's not a real harem one. Harem-esque ones that like seem so cringy when they're trying to like care about someone else or like give opinions. Like when he hangs out with Seri, right? The
me see.
one Seri's the blonde.
Oh, okay.
When they go to karaoke, right?
Yeah.
Like, or afterwards, he goes and chases her. He's like, "Are you sure you didn't really have anything to tell me? Because like it seemed like you had something to tell me." And she was like, "No, I was just joking." The way just the way he's written and the voice actor obviously did it really well. Like he seemed sincere, like, and it
Right.
didn't seem forced. Like that's something I'd do. Like if somebody's like, "Oh no," I'm like, "Nah, like for real, like what's going on? Like tell me, right?" And then there's so many other times where like he knows he could die, and he's still about it. Like, no, you are not doing this. Like, it's like, and usually I'm just like, bro, you are an idiot. Like, you could literally die. But with him,
He
I was just
jumped
like,
out the building and
like,
saved a woman.
yeah, I'm like I vibe with you.
Yeah. Try to keep it PG today.
Yeah, like I just like I was just like, I like him as a character, and he's a troll at some points, like, and then he doesn't get super flustered at different things. I'm gonna say this scene, and then I'll let y'all talk a bit. But I'm just like thinking of all the scenes that I really like of him, like the one where they're figuring out who took the pervy pictures of the maid, and they're stuck in the locker room. He's like, "Why are we in the same locker room?" She's like, "Don't blame me. There was only one unlocked." And then he was like, "She's like." He's getting a little flustered, and then she was like, "Oh, you said I was a no." He was like, "I'm pretty sure anybody would be flustered in this situation right now." He's like, "Also, literally anybody is a no for me. I have no idea what feelings are." It's like I like you so much.
Yeah, he was brutally honest, but it was comical. Or that's not the right word.
No, it was funny, but it was relatable as well. Like. I've never been in that situation, but if I was, I'd probably react like him too.
It made sense. Like if you see the scene, I don't even want to take away and describe it. I want you guys to watch it thoroughly.
Yeah.
But in that locker scene, and it's only one locker scene.
Yeah.
You will literally agree with us, like to the T. Yeah. But Jess, did you have any favorite scenes or any scenes that stood out or memorable?
When the whole cuddle business showed up.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Which one?
The first one.
Oh, with
when
him?
When
he goes over there? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. The doorbell rings. She's like, oh, crap, that sign's still up.
Oh, you're talking about the
that's
girl.
The second one.
That's the second one.
Oh, that's the second one?
Well, because the first one is technically him.
Yeah.
He's the first cuddle.
Oh, well, no, I'm talking about when the doorbell rings.
Yeah.
That was a good one. And he actually performed it.
She's like, I'm tired. You do it. He's like, what?
Yeah, and then she's just playing games.
Loud as F. I'm like, it's no way she can't hear that. It's no way.
Yeah.
Nah, I enjoyed that. Literally every episode, I was able to marathon it. Like,
that's what I
did not want to sleep, bro.
Yes.
I just wanted to keep going to the next episode.
I was so tired last night. So peek into our personal lives. The wife and I, we had a Friendsgiving last night, right? We didn't get home until 10 earliest, right? Usually my routine is getting on, playing a game, or watching something. Like, bro, I was so tired. I was like, oh, man, I said I was going to binge this thing. I'm not going to binge it. Yeah, this is such a bingeable anime.
Easy.
Like, 23 minutes went by. I'm like,
Next.
What? I was like, because like the little disc starts playing for the ending. I'm like, what? That was the episode? Like it makes it seem like it goes super fast, but no, the pacing is so good,
so well written.
You are just like
engaged
in it. Yeah, you are in every episode. Like there is not one episode that I'd be like, I can skip this. Like no, every episode was good. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I got through like 10 episodes last night.
Same.
I looked at my watch. It was like 2:30. I was like, oh, Lord, I got to be up at 6.
Hey, I literally started at... So I got back to the house because I went to go see my mom. So I got back to the house probably like 7. Took a nap 7:30, 8. From 8 to like 12. All the episodes that went from 8 to 12 p.m., finished. I'm like, all right, I literally have a good stopping point. So the rest of the 2 episodes I missed. And I did watch a majority of it in dubbed. On the website that I was using, it stopped at 11 for the dub, and then I watched the other 2 in Japanese. And it literally did not miss a beat. Mm-mm. Like, both the dub and the Japanese was, like, flawless, perfect, the same.
See, I meant to watch one in dubbed, and I just forgot.
It was perfect.
The dub, the subs were right on point, and also the dub didn't really sound super annoying.
Nah,
so like the voice actors were really good.
Yeah. Good.
So dub and sub were pretty spot on.
Yeah.
With this.
Good.
Yeah. Good. Just flew through it. I was like started building. So I just got bought my house. So I'm like building furniture. Had the thing on there. I'm like literally watching and building at the same time. I thoroughly had a ball watching this one.
Yeah, this actually probably might be one of our shortest ones because I literally don't want to spoil too much. Like,
this one, I really want y'all to watch it.
You have to watch this anime. Like, there's so much that happens that I don't know. Like, it's just you have to see it. Like, so I guess I could talk about other stuff, right? Music in this so good, so well used. There's points
every scene.
Yes. And there's points where like they're talking or whatever and it's low, but like it makes the scene. And then there's times where he's literally just walking and the music is so good. And then like when he yeets himself off the bridge, right? Like,
bro,
the music was so fire.
Literally, I'm in the animation, I'm like,
yes.
Well done. Hey, Google, not Google, but pull up who is the anime producer for this one.
Films?
What else have they done?
London Films? Well,
they did phenomenal.
They did Tokyo Revengers, which came out.
That's Tokyo Ghoul?
No. Tokyo Revengers came out, I want to say, 2 seasons ago. It's one where this guy, he's able to go back in time.
Okay. We may want
and then
they
did Killing Bites, which was the one that I was telling you about earlier.
Okay.
But yeah, no, the animation in this was top tier. Like,
it was very beautiful.
Really good.
So nice. Like, literally movie quality animation.
Yeah.
And colors.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the one.
And the colors, like, Jess and I were joking about it when we were driving in. Mm-hmm. It's like, I ain't never seen a night sky that was orange, purple, green, and blue.
But I liked it.
But I don't care. It's beautiful. All right.
Yo, when they were flying through the air, I'm like, this is nice. Mm-hmm. I'm up there questioning, like, maybe I need to be out at night, like, exploring the city. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah. This is nice. This did, like, after watching it, not during, I was like, this is like almost a better, I don't even want to say better, because I know my Tokyo Ghoul fans, boys, are probably going to come at me. But it reminded me of Tokyo Ghoul without the confusion, without the horror, without the confusion, without like the difficult, convoluted kind of like situations that they have to go through. I was able to follow it so easily, thoroughly enjoyed every scene. But Tokyo Ghoul, which are both vampires, that's why I'm comparing it. Or are they? No.
Well,
one's a ghoul, one's a vampire.
Yeah, ghouls and vampires different.
Yeah. But it reminded me of Tokyo Ghoul, but I am a big vampire fan, like Blade, all the Blades, all the Twilights. Like I was, the vampires and the powers and like all that stuff. Like I'm a fan.
See,
I like it.
I like vampires,
and I'm always pick vampires over werewolves.
I'm gonna do Blade. I'll do Blade. I'll give you that.
Right.
Like, even though Blade 3 is kind of trash, but like,
what's the woman vampire one?
Underworld.
Yeah,
that's what I was about to say.
That was boss
Blade
as well.
and Underworld. I will do that.
So growing up from that, I'm like, I'm a vampire fan.
But yeah, no, I will, going off of what you just said, I also like unique things. Yeah. So they kind of changed how you're turned into a vampire into this. Mm-hmm. So the general kind of lore that you hear is like, you the one originally was like, oh, you sometimes get turned, like if you're a virgin or whatever, you get turned, like if they bite you, right? But then another one, which I want to say is like the predominant one nowadays, is like if you drink the blood of a vampire, you become a vampire. But this one was totally different. You have to fall in love with a vampire, and that vampire has to bite you.
Right. And
then you become one of their offspring. So I was like, that's a unique spin on it that, again, wasn't cringy. Like, this was a rom-com kind of anime, but it wasn't cringy. Like, it was great.
Yeah, this one, if I would have read it prior, would not have selected it. But I didn't even see this one in the top 20. Like, and we watch anime all the time. So
Yeah.
when you see that popularity, I'm like, this one was completely overlooked.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, this wasn't on Crunchyroll and it wasn't on Hulu, which I know a lot of people use. I think it was
only on Funimation.
I think it was only on Funimation. I'd have to look where it was first released. And I think, like, I know when I first saw this, the ads that I kept seeing it was for this new streaming site that was coming up. Okay. So I don't know if they had all the rights to it. Mm-hmm. I have no idea. I want to say that's V Anime, but I'm not sure because I don't remember. I just remember seeing it and I was like, oh, that art looks kind of cool. I'm going to screenshot it. And I put it on my to watch list and then forgot about it. But yeah, no, like, yeah, I could just rave about it because it's also not a completely just happy-go-lucky one. Like, there are ones where there's dark moments, the duality of them. Like, you'll see, like Jess was saying, like, she has, like, creepy girlfriend vibes without being it. Like, first time he meets her, she looks like a psycho killer. Like, she just, like, slowly turns and looks at him. He's like, I'm out of here. But then, like, she's cute, and then she looks like a beast when she's about to, like, bite him. Right. And then he's awake, and she's like, it was a mosquito. Right. It was a big mosquito.
And I smacked it off.
He's like, yeah. She's like, not convincing. No. It was this. And then he's like,
you have blood on your
mouth. She's like, no dice. So, like, yeah.
Nah, this was enjoyable.
It was on Fuji.
Fuji. See, ain't nobody watching no Fuji.
Fuji or High Dive?
High Dive. That's what it was.
That's the new one?
That was the streaming website that I kept seeing the ad for.
The High Dive.
Yeah, that's it.
In July.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Well, whoever missed out on or dropped the ball on this one, Crunchyroll, Funimation, and what's the other one? Crunchyroll, Funimation.
Hulu. Hulu's another big one nowadays.
Y'all need to put this up on there.
We'll probably see it soon, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
This was so good.
Can we talk about the date episode?
Which one? They dated the whole time?
No. Like the true date where
when he failed?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a horrible one.
I felt so bad. When they're in the movie theater and she does this creepy look like, why?
She's like, it's like torture to her. She's like, I'm trying my best. It's
face.
locked.
And then she finds the list. She's like, nope.
Yeah, like literally everything on the list. She was like, no.
Yeah.
First off, that's a long date. I don't know about y'all. That was a long, extensive date. I'm like, you guys are only out for one night right now.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to do all this?
He was trying.
He already had
to fall in love with her, and he didn't know what to do.
Man, when she took him out flying and looking like a Super Smash Brothers character flying through the air, that was the date right there.
Well, and that's what she says. That's again, like they're both well written in their own ways. Like when she comes, she feels bad, and like she grabs him. She's like, "Let's finish our date," and she was like, "What is a date?" She was like, "He's just going out and hanging out with someone and having fun." She was like, "In that case, every night for us is a date." And I'm like, that makes sense. Yeah. And then she like throws him up there, and she's like, "Are you having fun?" And he's like, "Yeah, I am." And you're just like, that's organic. Right. I really like that. Like, their story is funny. Like, in the sense of, like, a lot of it's sometimes not ha-ha funny. You're just like, this is kind of adorable. Like, like
you enjoy it.
Yeah, like, it just makes you smile. And then you have other ones where, because she loves crude jokes, and she's just like, when they meet the other crew, and they're like, oh, you need to make an offspring or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And he tells them their deal, and then the oldest one, she's like, "Oh, okay, I get it. You'll just basically see when he becomes every time you bite him." And she's like, "Are you okay with that?" And her joke is like, "Yes, isn't that like that's kind of fun? Like it's just a shotgun wedding, like boom bow, and the way they changed animation drawings in this all the time, like little chibi, not like a lot of detail to super detail to not like it's. I enjoyed it.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Now I did have a question. About the girl that he turned down.
Yeah.
Was that the same girl?
No.
Is that
Not Akira.
not Akira?
Right, so what happened to her? That was she
Wait,
was just
at school with the love letter?
Yeah.
yeah.
That wasn't her?
No, that was
She
not
didn't
Akira.
come back. She didn't come back.
That's not Akira.
Oh.
And then
They had
the
different
girl
classes.
with the H.
Oh, my bad.
Hasuke, something with the H.
Hatsuka.
Yeah, Hasuka.
Yeah. What
Is
about-
that the?
Was that her?
No, Hasuka is the dude.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a dude yeah.
So who was the girl that saw? Who was the girl with the watch?
Akira.
Yeah.
So that was the girl.
No.
was
Akira
the
is
friend.
not the girl that confesses to him at the beginning.
So she's just one and done after she got rejected.
The
she's
girl
done.
who confessed to him was just a complete side character.
All right.
And that was his whole thing of like, F this. I'm tired
Right.
of this.
Yeah. Okay. And then
Akira was like his childhood friend that lived in these same apartments, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And they used to play together. And when he put the watch on her mailbox, she took it as that's their way of communicating of when to play.
Yeah.
But then when he stopped going to school and then the whole noise thing stopped, she kind of
Just wore it just
yeah.
as a memory.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
that's what I was. No, I was thinking the same thing too. I thought they were related, but they're not. I guess.
Yeah, no.
Alright.
Nope.
And then what was the other girl? So the girl that was the friend from the
Akira.
playground.
Mhm.
Was there another girl that met him at the park, or was that the Hasuka? That was the guy.
Oh, are you talking about in episode 12?
No, not episode 12. It was more in the middle.
There's only one.
Park scene.
There's only a couple park scenes, and he's only ever met Akira at the park.
And the other friend.
Not Nazuna at the park. Well, I'm talking about girls.
Okay.
Nazuna at the park, Akira at the park, or he met Hatsuka, the
All right,
dude.
cool. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that cleared up everything for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed this a lot.
I'm gonna be real with you. I have one more thing, and that's it.
No,
like,
I'm good.
done.
I'm good.
Because I want y'all to watch
yeah,
this.
like,
I
that's the thing.
thoroughly want y'all
Yeah,
to
you
watch
need
this.
to watch this. So this was for sure going to be probably our shortest one. But Anko, the detective,
Bro.
she was there for maybe 2 episodes. Loved her.
Loved her.
Great character.
Like, she was so impactful.
Even though she's like kind of an antagonist, loved her.
But she was a great antagonist.
Yeah. Called the police. Oh my gosh, there's a
Yeah,
little school.
switched up the whole tone and everything.
I'm so worried. Like, and she's like, bye. I'm like, damn, you are a dickhead.
Yeah, she was sick. I was like, man. Nah, she was a great antagonist. Like,
Yep.
even from the scene where she was like almost about to kiss him, and literally like, she's like, I will do anything
Yeah.
to make sure your dream don't come true.
She was
I'm
like,
like,
if you decide to be human, I will do anything for you. I am ready to do that.
yeah, I was like, oh, she's
Yeah.
for real. And I couldn't even get mad, even though like the age thing. But I couldn't even get mad about it because I'm like, nah, this was well executed though.
Yep.
This was
Yep.
beautifully drawn and well scripted. I had no complaints.
I'm really hoping they do a season 2 because
Yes, the ending.
I if anytime an anime like really piques my interest, I read ahead. So I looked up a couple things. I know more about it, but I'm not going to spoil it for any of us.
Well, you can
And
send that over to me.
Anko is like her story is really cool, so I want to see more of that. But unless anybody else has any final words, we can do ratings.
Yeah,
No, we can do ratings.
you can do
Okay,
ratings.
all right. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. 10.
I
Who's
saw
next?
that.
Who's next?
I'm a 10 too.
I really enjoyed this.
I'm gonna pull an ace. I'm gonna give this a 9.5.
What is the 0.5 you're taking off?
Literally, I hate ASMR. Absolutely
Oh my!
hate it.
So you take a whole 0.5 off?
Yes.
Might as well give it 9.8.
No, because I hate super odd things. All right, so 0.5.
Okay, so obviously this isn't an
Purely-
ace rating. This is his rating.
Purely because like I just every time they did like the blood sucking noise, it annoyed me so much, and it's just like a stupid balloon just. I was just like, oh my gosh, stop. Literally my only gripe. That is literally it. Everything else is top tier. And I get it. Like, it was for the humor, too.
Right, yeah.
But, like, if you did that, like, the first time, cool. Not every single time.
I can't get over how you did it.
Like, because, like... yeah.
It's like blowing up a balloon.
Yes, yes. Like I was like, stop.
I didn't mind it. I mean, at first,
But like, that's a big thing for me. Like
Yeah.
auditory things. That's one of my huge pet peeves.
Yeah.
Like I hate it. So like, that is literally my only gripe. Like taking my.
They could do it.
No, you can.
they
You can.
could've
You don't
had
have to have a
nothing.
sound.
Yeah, they could have nothing.
I can tell she's biting him. Like,
right.
like
It was
I'm
very
not an idiot.
descriptive.
Like,
Yeah, and it was like clear.
just show that she's biting him.
And the
like
fangs
that's
going,
it. Like
yeah.
that's it. Like, but like
and then his reactions.
taking out my personal just like pet peeves because like my ears are really sensitive, so that's why I hate those things. It's 100% a 10. But personally, for me, just because of that, it's lower.
So you guys heard him, guys. That is 3
Yeah.
10s going
Yeah.
on. We're going to
So-
close at a 30.
So next, because we're going to the Thanksgiving, and then not too long after we have Christmas, so we're probably going to do some more movies. That way, we don't have to like watch all this stuff. We are going to do Naja Reborn. This came out on Netflix. 2021. I have seen this, but I am down to see it again. You saw me watch this. It is a little under 2 hours, but it's like a new age take on Naja. So Naja is a Chinese god, basically like his super short lore. He was born. They thought of him as like a demon baby, but he's actually like a god, and he's actually really broken. Like if you look at his feats, like he fought a lot of people and wrecked them. So that will be next week's. So if you guys want to watch that with us, 100%. I still believe it's still on Netflix, but if not, you could always find it. But until then, trying to think any other wrapping up stuff. No. Until then, if you guys listen to this as soon as it drops, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Eat a whole bunch of food, knock out, because that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, enjoy time with family. Try to not let family drama show up. That always happens. I hate it. But hey, just knock out on the food early. That way you just are sleeping through it. But until then, I'm CJ.
And this is Ace.
And this is Jess.
And we will catch you next AAME.